Hi, I'm Steve Dudash, IHT Wealth Management. Welcome to this week's Wealthcast. All right, we're here at year end, and I wanted to touch on some new tax laws, some of the changes that took place. Congress just passed a bill, and in there they slipped in some things that are going to affect a lot of us out there. So I wanted to make sure we all at least hear about it. We mentioned this months ago, but there's a few main points. One, the biggest one being people are going to start seeing annuities inside of 401ks. All right? Do not, and I'm giving some generalizations here, obviously everyone's a little bit different. In general, do not put your money in an annuity inside your 401k. There are some unique situations where it makes some sense, but for most of you, you will be paying extra fees and extra costs for something that's going to give you very little in the way of return. Very little. You will start seeing insurance agents going into your 401k meetings pitching you guys on annuities. No. Again, unique situations, it does make sense. Most of you, no. They make big commissions on that stuff, which is why you're going to start seeing it. Just wait, next couple months, it's going to start popping up, and you'll remember this video. Do not make the changes on that. Two, affects less people, but RMDs, you can't do the stretch IRA thing. We've talked about this months ago. Actually, in the summer, I think is when it first started being rumored this was going to happen. It just means if you inherit an IRA from someone other than your spouse, before you could stretch it out over your lifetime, which means making the tax payments really, really long. Now you're going to have to do it in a much shorter period of time, looks like 10 years. So just keep that in mind when you're making beneficiary decisions on your own accounts. Definitely want to talk about that. And then finally, the other big one is RMDs. For you that are going to be reaching your 70s soon, or have already reached it, 70 and a half used to be the magic number that you start having to take distributions from your retirement accounts. Government said you're now 70 and a half, you have to take money out of these tax deferred buckets because they want their tax cut, basically. That got pushed back, it's now 72. So if you're right in that middle range where you just turned 70 stuff, there's some weird little rules there, but in general, anyone below 70 years old now get an extra 2 years of tax deferred growth, which is nice because most people don't touch that money. So I know we've talked about a lot here. If you have questions, call me. Some of these things can be very important. No annuities in your 401ks in general. If you inherit an IRA, make sure you're taking the distributions the right way, and more importantly, setting your own beneficiaries the right way. And finally, if you're getting close to 70 years old, there is some changes that are going to affect you to the better. That's a good one. I'll give them on that one. So thank you. Have a nice holiday season. Be safe. And we will talk probably in January. Take care.